Divorced union container crane operator Ray Ferrier, Tom Cruise, is a poor parent. Ray's ex-wife, Miranda Otto, drops off his rebellious, but maturing teenage son Robbie, Justin Chatwin, and timid 10-year-old daughter Rachel, Dakota Fanning, for a weekend vacation with their father in New Jersey. Filmed in Bayonne under the world's longest arch bridge. Ray is self-centered and resents watching his kids. Then something changes their life. Lightning strikes the town. Ray witnesses a massive three-legged war machine rising from the street at the crossroads. The machine burns everything. The Martians attacked Earth to destroy everything. Ray becomes a real parent as he protects and returns his children to their mother. Ray takes a minivan from his friend's service station and begs him to come with him, but he refuses and stays behind. The Ferriers stay in their residence because the mother and her new husband have left for Boston. Martians invade and destroy overnight. Ray learns the machines are in all cities via a news vehicle. They attempt Boston. They flee the Martians and join a panicked mob in upstate NY fleeing the machines. The mob tries to steal the automobile. In a Mexican standoff, Ray gives the car to an armed shooter to get Rachel out. Ray lowers his gun, which another mobster shoots. As additional machines rise, they board a ferry before it leaves. Ferriers swim to shore after a river equipment overturns the ferry. Ray cannot stop Robbie from joining an army unit in battle. A lone man in his remote basement takes Ray and Rachel in. Machines are everywhere and send a camera tentacle into the basement where they are holed up to look for people, which they evade by moving and concealing. Some Martians investigate, but they're called back to the ship before finding the humans. Ray and the homeowner disagree on how to proceed. Our military cannot defeat the machines, which have proliferated. The Martians die from illnesses humans are immune to in Boston. Ray Ferrier, a Brooklyn dock crane operator, drives home to Bayonne, New Jersey, to see his ex-wife, Mary Ann, and his children, Robbie and Rachel. They await his late arrival. Ray finds Mary Ann pregnant. Mary Ann and her new husband travel for Boston to see her parents for the weekend after a brief discussion about the children sharing a room and Robbie's schoolwork due on Monday. Ray gently orders his son to play catch with him in the backyard. Ray, a Yankees fan, observes Robbie's Red Sox cap. Father and son play catch and reveal their poor relationship. Robbie lets Ray's throw go by him and destroy a cellar window after a brief altercation. Rachel says Ray's belligerence won't reach Robbie. Ray coldly answers order when Rachel asks what they should have for lunch. Ray goes to bed upstairs. After several hours, he wakes up to Rachel watching cartoons in the living room. She tells her father Robbie stole his Mustang. Ray runs out to locate Robbie, furious. Streets are full. Ray also observes everyone looking north of his block at a bizarre storm swirling in the wrong way. Rachel joins Ray in his backyard. Wind increases but blows toward the storm. Multiple lightning bolts strike the ground, some dangerously close to Ray's yard. He and Rachel dash back into the home for shelter and find all the clocks stopped and the electricity out. Ray's phone and watch are dead. After asking Rachel to stay inside, he finds Robbie outside. His son had taken his car downtown and left it when it stalled. Ray orders Robbie to watch his sister until he returns. Manny, an auto repair business owner, informs Ray that the starter of a minivan he's inspecting has burned out. Manny replaces the solenoid per Ray. Ray walks downtown to the lightning strike. A big street hole attracts a crowd. Ray feels the fractured pavement's strange coldness. Everyone scatters when the hole's ground rises. The grip throws out an automobile. A massive three-legged contraption emerges from the hole and watches the spectators. As the crowd scatters, it fires heat beams that swiftly convert hundreds of individuals into ash. Ray escapes through a department shop covered in victim ash. Ray hides behind a structure to watch the monster machine pass. A father running with his child reminds him of Robbie and Rachel. Ray returns home shocked. After cleaning his face and hair, he tells his kids they're leaving. Ray grabs a tiny pistol and has Robbie empty his fridge. Since the mechanic rebuilt the solenoid, they may drive Manny's minivan to Manny's garage. Ray tells Manny to come with them in a serious tone. The Bayonne bridge collapses as he orders Ray out of the automobile. Ray speeds off, panicking his kids, especially Rachel, who hates enclosed quarters. Robbie soothes. Ray tells Robbie about the machine's destruction. Ray will take his kids to their mother and stepfather's house. Mary Ann's house is empty. After a brief disagreement over dinner, Ray brings them to the basement to spend the night. Ray wakes up to a thunderous noise after a restless night. 3 dash into the basement utility room and shut the door against a flame wall. Ray awakens to find most of the house demolished. A neighboring plane crash sparked the commotion the night before. Ray passes a man washing food service carts in the crash wreckage. Ray discovers he's a news network cameraman with a female reporter. The woman tells Ray that after the tripods move, no news comes from the area they assault. When Ray informs her he's not a survivor, the woman and her group leave. Ray reunites his family in the minivan. Rachel stops to pee after driving. She stops by a creek stubbornly. She sees dozens of bodies in the sea. Ray finds her and scolds her for venturing too far. Army convoy passes truck. Robbie is furious and wants to fight the invaders with them. Ray tells Robbie that entering the army is ridiculous. Ray lets Robbie drive so he and his daughter may rest. Evacuees congregate in a small town. Ray's family is quickly ostracized and their car stolen. The mob beats Ray and Robbie. Rachel panics, and Ray calmly uses his rifle to disperse the crowd. When another man grabs the truck, Ray drops his pistol. Ray can remove Rachel from the truck and go. The crowd attacks the minivan thief again. The family walks with evacuees. A burning train passes a railroad crossing. The family waits to cross the river on a ferry in Athens, New York. Ray meets a friend with her daughter. People rush the ferry after hearing the alien call. Army guards bar Ray, his companion, and their kids. They bypass the gates and reach the boat, but only Ray and his kids can board. Robbie assists numerous individuals trying to mount the ferry's ramp. As the ferry crosses the river, a tripod assaults from the river, flipping it and dumping cars and people into the water. Ray and the kids swim for shore while tripod tentacles pull people out of the sea. Ray and the kids cross the water. They observe clothes floating down while stealing. The family walks past an alien army combat. Robbie is captivated by the unseen combat over a hill as jets fly overhead. Robbie approaches while Ray and Rachel yell for him to return. Robbie ignores them and is stopped by army forces at the hilltop. Ray leaves Rachel behind a tree and approaches Robbie, asking him not to get entangled and that his sister is worried about him. Robbie insists on seeing the combat, and Ray grudgingly lets him go, knowing he can't stop his son's passion and must protect his daughter. Ray rescues Rachel as the tripods survive a final helicopter attack. After Robbie runs over the hill, Ray spots a tripod above a firewall. The tripod's shields deflect all bombardment. A nearby homeowner calls Ray and Rachel. Ogilvy's basement shelters them. Ray realizes Ogilvy is insane and wants to tunnel out of the cellar. The group hides from loud upstairs noises. A snake-like probe enters the basement. After a few minutes, the probe is withdrawn. Three curious three-legged aliens enter the basement later. Ray stops Ogilvy from shooting them with his shotgun since the noise will attract others. Alien horns send them away. Ray also discovers that the aliens are using captive humans' blood to fertilize a bizarre crimson vine that is spreading swiftly. Ogilvy digs furiously in his cellar and yells, "Not my blood." After this discovery, Ray realizes that if Ogilvy keeps acting this way, he'll get worse and they'll all be found. Ray fails to soothe him one last time. Ray forces Rachel to wear headphones and listen to music while he kills Ogilvy behind a closed door. Ray and Rachel sleep after he leaves. Rachel wakes up to find the alien probe returning and them discovered. Rachel leaves the house as Ray cuts the probes out with an axe. Ray rushes out to see her tripoded. The tripod flips Ray, who's hiding in a Humvee. Ray uses a belt grenade to re-engage the tripod. A tentacle lifts him into an underslung cage with other people. Ray discovers Rachel in shock. A massive valve opens overhead and snatches a prisoner while Ray escapes. The valve then tries to capture Ray, who steals the grenade belt. His captors drag him. Ray shows a soldier that he pulled 2 grenade pins after landing in the cage. The tripod explodes and the cage falls onto a tree, liberating everyone. Ray and Rachel reach Boston. Ray notices red weeds wilting and a tripod falling while being directed by more soldiers. Everyone flees when another tripod honks. Ray sees a flock of birds on the tripod's shieldless tripod. A captain nearby orders his unit to bring up javelin missiles after Ray reports this discovery. The unprotected tripod collapses under several rockets, destroying a building. The tripod opens a hatch, releasing bright orange fluid as the evacuees and soldiers approach. A pink alien arm instead of the steel gray one Ray saw in the basement slides out. Alien deaths are unknown. Ray walks Rachel to his in-laws' residence. Her parents, ex-wife, and new husband are there. Rachel rushes to mom. Robbie leaves the house and embraces Ray. The narrator returns and says the aliens killed billions but were defenseless against disease-carrying microorganisms to which humans are immune. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you smash that like button, leave a comment and subscribe to watch more videos like this. Thank you, and see you on the next video.